question is, why does it give all the descendants of Esav in this week's parasha? What do we care about Esavs descendants? I'll add to the question. Esavs descendants I can answer easily. Why? Because we're suffering from his descendants until this day, especially one of his descendants, which is Amalek. Amalek is one of the descendants of Esav that HaKadosh Baruch Hu instilled into the world, created simply to torture Am Yisrael. That's their job in the world. They don't have any other job. Nazis, Amalek. Lefty liberals against the Torah, Amalek. Yevsektia in Russia, there were Jews. There were Jews, Yevsektia. Yevsektia were Jews in Russia. What was their job? Killed rabbis. Read To Remain a Jew by Rav Zilberstein. Read To Remain a Jew. He talks about the Yevsektia in Russia. He says, for sure they are Amalek. Jews, Amalek. Amalek is not a religion. Amalek is a certain person. Because of his behavior, he's in essence signs up to be Amalek. Hashem chooses him to do certain things as Amalek. Now Amalek could do tshuva though. How do we know? The Gemara says that even though Haman tried to destroy all of Am Yisrael, who was a descendant of Amalek himself, his grandkids did tshuva, converted to Judaism, and started teaching Torah in Bnei Brak. The grandsons, great-grandsons of Haman HaRasha. So we need to know the descendants of Esav because we need to know about Amalek at least as one of the examples. We also need to know other things. But a more difficult question is, why do we need to know the descendants of Cain? Because Cain's descendants, they all died. There's nobody that's a descendant of Cain in the world today. All of them died in the Mabul. All of them died. So why do we need to know that? So the answer is, Rabotai Karim, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai said that he gave us secrets. He gave us secrets, and he says he learned many of the secrets he knows in the Torah in between the lines of the descendants of Cain. Meaning that the Torah is not just a story, Chas v'Shalom, or a history book. There are certain secrets within the verses, certain lessons within the verses that Hashem puts it in a story format, if you will. But the wealth of Torah and the depth of the Torah has no end. So that's why, even though sometimes we see certain things that seem like, why do we care about this? There is an enormous amount of lessons to be learned, even from something that's literally today is not relevant. The descendants of Cain are not relevant to our generation or any other generation. They all died. There's no mitzvot that Cain instilled into the world. What do we learn? We learn that there are many, many secrets beyond the pshat.